Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to start a ring-bound junk journal. But first let's have our shout out to Amazing Grace, Patty, Tomato, Sherry, Tammy, and Wendy. I appreciate each and every one of you. So as you can see here, I have been collaging. So what I did first was I got a file folder and I coffee dyed it, both sides. Then I went to my scrap bin, and boy do I have a lot of scraps. I'm sure you guys have lots of scraps too. It was overflowing. It was time to do something. So I just took the afternoon and I just started collaging on my coffee dyed file folder. And this is what mine look like. I came up with a few that I was able to really whittle down some scrap papers. So what I also did was I decided to go to my boxes of ephemera. I have all kinds of ephemera that we have made together. And I decided, well, let's use our pre-made ephemera and we're going to put it in our ring-bound journal. So first things first. We're going to need to decide what size we're going to need our pages. I just spilled a bunch of ephemera. Let me get this out here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, too much ephemera stacked up. We made this a while back. It's a cover for a junk journal, and it's made on a larger envelope. So there's an envelope here, and then there's another tuck spot, another envelope here. And I thought this could be our cover. I thought that would look really nice. Already done, ready to go. So that's another reason why it's so nice to have pre-made things. So I thought that this might be a good size. It's not quite the size of the envelope, but it's definitely width-wise. We could go a little taller. I thought we could maybe change it up and we wouldn't have to do all the same size of pages. I've got my little rings here, and those are the rings that open up like this so that you can put them through the holes and then clip them back together. That's how we're going to bind all of this together. So what I want to do is I need to cut this so that I have just the collage paper showing. So I'm going to stick it in here, and I'm just going to trim all the way around. So it's all collage from edge to edge, as opposed to the way this is right here. So that's what I'm cleaning up. I am making sure that there is collage from edge to edge. Oh, that's going to have to go down further. There. There we go. Oh, that's a pretty piece. That's so very pretty. Now, I could actually do two of these. This would be a little smaller, and it would go this way, but you know it's a collage. It does not matter which way they go. It's just a tad bit not as tall, but that's going to be okay. So I'm simply going to take my pencil, I'm going to mark that, and I'm going to bring my guillotine back in, and let's go ahead and let's cut this. So lighting it up and just giving it a cut. And as you can see, this one's going to be smaller, which is okay, you guys. We can have different sizes here. We don't have to have all the same size. All right, so we've got 3 pages so far. 3 pages. Let's see what else we can come up with. We need to clean up this one. So let's get it into our guillotine, and I'm just cleaning up the edges. I don't know why, but I really like that sound of it cutting through the papers. Alrighty. Pop it in here. No, all the way down. It's going to have to go down. Okay. I did use so many scraps that I no longer had enough scraps to do another file folder page. That's how many I was able to use up. I was really pleased with that. So I'm going to finish this project of cleaning up my collage pages. I'm going to clean them all up, and then we're going to continue. All right, I have 1, 2, 3 left. So if I got 2 out of each, that's 6 more, 7, 8, 9, and then the cover. That's 10. That's not too bad. That's quite a few pages. We could actually mix them up by turning them, going different ways. All right, let's get back to cutting our pages. So which one's the biggest one? This one's the biggest one. And let's see, are any of them, I think I would like, you know, we could make a pocket out of some of these. If we cut this one to be as large as the, I wonder if I could get one exactly. Sorry guys, I just got to think about this. This one is the same size. No, it's not. Is this one the same size as the envelope? I thought one was the size as the envelope. I don't think any of them is the size of the envelope. Maybe we better make one the same size as this envelope. Now this envelope is 6 inches by 9. So it could be the back cover, 6 by 9. We'll have to cover that part up. So if we say 9 right here, and we cut this, we could use that as a pocket. I would make a nice pocket. Nice width for a pocket. Did I say 6? I think I did say 6, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm going to make sure. What's that saying? Measure twice, cut once? Something like that? 6. For me, it's like measure and wish and pray that you measured it right. It's not my forte. Let's just say that. It's not my forte. Okay. Whoa. Whew, that kind of chewed right there. So ran into a clump of glue or something, guys. Okay, I think we're going to have to cut that with our scissors. What on earth? Yeah, that was just a big clump. Okay. It was a clump of glue. It really was a clump of glue. Okay. We'll put something on that if we need to, if that really bothers me. All right, so these will be wonderful pockets. So now we have a front and back. That's going to be perfect. There's a front and a back. Same size. Okay, front and back. And then we have some pages in here. That's going to be perfect. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. We've got some pockets here. I've got 2 more pages left that I can cut on. So, let me put that over here. This is the back cover right here. It's the back cover. Then let's see, what else can we do here? This is another big page right here. I think we should probably do another big page. It's one down from the back cover. That's just a little bit bigger. How does this? This is definitely not. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this. It's going to be a little bigger than, if I do it this way, what happens? No, I would rather have 2 pages out of each one of these. I already have 2 pockets. So I'm going to draw this here, and I'm actually going to draw it like this. All right, so let's see if we can cut through this. Hopefully we won't run into any glue. well, big globs of glue. Obviously, we're running into glue because I collaged this whole thing. I did let it dry before we were chopping on it, so it is completely dry. Okay, there's a nice little size right there. Look at that little page. Okay, now what can we do with this one? Let's put this here like this. We're just going to do, is this as wide as that one? No, not quite. Let's make it as wide as this. There's going to be a little shorter ones. Okay, well, let's just mark it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop it into here. And we're going to cut it. Wonderful. Oh, this is going to be great. This is very exciting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, not including the back cover. Here's some taller ones, and then there's another size and another size, and it goes kind of like this. This one's wider. Now what I think I want to do now, oh, those are just gorgeous, is I'm going to round the corners of all of them, all the pages. And I'm not sure I'll do the back cover. I don't know. I'll have to look at that again. But I'm going to do this, and then I am going to take it to my machine, and I'm going to sew around the edge. I'm also going to take my vintage photo, and I'm going to just ink the collage side. I don't know about inking the other side. Let's turn it over. How's that going to look if we do that? Can you really tell? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time. I'm going to ink it all up, and I'm going to sew around the edge. All right, so I did sew around all of them with the machine, and I did not ink all of them yet. That's going to take me a little more time than I'm actually going to take right now, but I love how all of these pages have turned out. They're truly beautiful. Now let's go ahead and put the holes in these pages, as well as our cover and the front and back cover, which is right here. So here's the front, and here is the back cover. Do I want it that way? Or do I? Yeah, I think I want it that way. And I don't know that I'm going to round the corners. Now, I do need to sew this one, though. So I guess I'd better, and I can't sew. Can I sew this one? No. Well, maybe. Let me go see if I can sew this one. I was thinking about the buttons, but hang on just a second. All right, you guys. Sorry, I had to find out why the dog was making that funny noise. Okay, I sewed the back cover, but I guess I just forgot to sew the front, and I think I'm going to give it a go. All right, so I was able to sew the front of this, and of course I did not sew the top because the top is a nice pocket. It made it just a little sturdier, so I like that. And this one's sewn, and I did barely round the corners on that one. So let's go ahead, and I'm trying to think. I did make one of my little sheets about putting the signature, the holes in, and let me look here. Obviously I didn't measure the right thing because that doesn't work. Oh my goodness, me and measuring, right guys? I'm looking for a piece, that's not long enough. Let me find something that's long enough. Okay, I found this, and let's go ahead and let's mark. Okay, it's right here. I need to cut it right here. And just trim this right off. That's the length of my cover. And is it the length of my, yes, and it's also the length of my back, the back cover. All right, front cover, back cover. It's going to go like that. I'm going to move these over here. And what I'd like to do is we'll do the exact same thing that we have done in the past. We fold this the long way. And then we fold it in thirds, so there and there. Fold it twice. And then we're going to mark it with our pencil where the folds intersect. Here, here. It's kind of hard to see in this paper. There's the last one I folded. Right there. Okay. Yeah. All right, there they are. Let's go ahead and let's paper clip this on to our cover. And, oh goodness, oh, just grab another paper clip, one that's not all tied up. Okay, let's bring in our hole punch. Now, I don't know, do I want to put brads in? If I want to put brads in, I'm going to have to use this hole punch because this is the right size for my brads. Do I want brads or do I just want a hole? Let's do the brads. Yeah, let's do the brads. So I'm going to use this size hole punch. It's just a standard hole punch. This one is not quite large enough, so I'll just put that one back. And let's pop this through right here. This might be interesting with the cloth. Oh, but we did it. Of course we did it. We did it. There we go. Another one. And right here. Okay. We got that done. We'll clean that up. Oh, perfect. We'll clean that up. Now we're going to take our template. We're going to put it on our back cover. Yeah, that's our back cover. Let's get this on the back cover. Actually, I think instead of using the template, we should use this. Yeah, otherwise it might not be right. So yeah, I think we better forget the template. The template was to get us going. And now we need to mark it here. So turn it back over. And mark it right here, and here, and here. Okay. And just use our little punch. That looks right. I was just looking at it to see if it looked like it was evenly spaced from the edge, is what I was looking at. I know it's spaced correctly here because we didn't measure, we folded. If we had measured, it would have been all wrong. Okay, so let's bring in one of our other sheets. And how do we want that up? I like it this way. I don't know why I have certain ways I like it. I just like it that way. So I'm just going to eyeball it. And that's pretty good. Let's mark that. Let's get that marked. So we're getting our holes placed into our pages. And I really think doing this right now is important because I think it's going to determine what kind of ephemera and how we're going to be decorating the pages. So I'm going to stick with the back page, and this is next. I'm just kind of looking, I'm trying to space it, you know, so it looks right on either end. And then I'm going to just mark my holes like that. and then punch them out. Okay, we're doing well. I'm very pleased with how this is going. Very pleased. And let's see here. Yeah. Oh, I should have turned it the other way. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the front. We're going to be covering up with ephemera and laces and all kinds of stuff, so I need to just forget about seeing what it looks like. We didn't pay any attention to what it looked like when we cut them to size, so we're not going to pay any attention to that. We're going to pay attention to whether our holes are even or not. And my thing is coming off. Okay, pushing that back one. All right, here's the back. Here's another one. That looks pretty good. Let's mark it. Wait a second here. It would help if you turn it right. I almost threw those on the floor, guys. Okay. How many more do I have? 3. I'm going to zoom on ahead because you don't need to keep seeing this. And we'll put the rivets in next. They're eyelets. All right, so now we have all the holes placed into our pages. And let's go ahead and what color do we want our eyelets to be? I'm kind of thinking, I'll move this all out of the way, I'm thinking of possibly this one. So I'm going to grab a little dish, one of my little dishes here, and I'm just going to put a few in here. And then I'm going to put a few of these. This matches, no, that matches that one. This matches this one. These are the backs to the eyelets. Okay, so I don't know if that's enough or not, but it's a start. Let's do our fabric one first. I'm interested to see about that one. Now, I do have some pieces of fabric that I need to trim that, because it's, you know, fabric, it didn't cut all the way, although I'm really pleased with how much it did cut. It really did a nice job, especially being just a regular old hole puncher, right? That's really quite old. It did really well. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, we've got our holes. Let's go ahead and pop our rivet in, and then we're going to put our back on it. We're going to do this page first, and then I will do the others, and hopefully I can get this done before my husband comes back and stirs up the dogs. Because then they'll be barking and it'll take them a while to settle down. And let's get this one on. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Doesn't that look lovely? Oh, I'm so very pleased with that. Now, of course, you know, putting the holes in it made our pocket a little, you know, smaller here in the back, but that's okay. We still have a pocket here, and that's on the front cover. So, and we made this in a video. It was a little while back. I've been hanging on to this. I've got one more that we made together, or maybe it was my example. I'm not sure which way it went, but we did make them for just this purpose, just to have it on hand, a journal cover. And it really is quite handy. Oh, I'm loving how this is working out. This is very exciting. I'm very excited, you guys. It's working out so very nicely. Now let's put this one in. We could do a collage page together, and then I'll do the rest by myself, because you don't need to keep seeing me do this. Very, very nice. Look how nice those are. So beautiful. Oh, how exciting is that? Okay, the things that excite crafters, right? All right, let's put this one in here like this, and then pop this right on to the back and put it in our little machine and clamp it down. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm going to work on all of this. Oh, that's going to take me a little bit of time. So I need to get that done before we can put it together with our little rivets. With our rings. This is our next step. After I get all the eyelets in, then we can put the pages the way we want and clip them together. Then we can go back and we can decorate with all these pieces of ephemera that we have. So I think that this is a good place to end, because this really will take me a little bit of time to do all those. But I do hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.